Welcome everyone to a 30-minute virtual express flow. My name's Natalie and I'll be here to share practice with you. So all you need for practice is either a yoga mat or a towel or a carpet, finding a nice space where you can move freely and free from distractions. You may need a yoga block or a bolster or a strap so you can get those handy and close by if you need them during practice. So when you're ready, you can find a comfortable seated position in Sukhasana, cross-legged. You have the option to sit onto a block here. This will help to elongate that low back and kind of tilt that pelvis forward slightly. And sitting up nice and tall, you can start to close the eyes. And just notice the sit bones grounding here, removing the fleshy part from under. The crown of the head is reaching up tall and really roll the shoulders down the back. You can bring the palms onto the knees, either having the palms facing down here for more grounding, or having the palms facing up if you feel like you need a little bit more of an energy boost. And just start to notice your inhale and exhale. Notice if you're leaning slightly forward here. Try to bring the shoulders directly over the hips. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Feeling the belly expand on the inhale and retract on the exhale. Maybe you start to cultivate that Ujjayi breath or the ocean sounding breath here, keeping a slight constriction in the back of the throat. And on your next breath, you can start to open the eyes. As you inhale, the arms are going to sweep up the sky, roll the shoulders down the back, gazing up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Going all the way to the bottom of the root chakra here as you inhale, arms sweep back up. And exhale, pull that energy back to the body all the way to the root chakra. Inhale, arms sweep up and over. And as you exhale this time, hands are going to come towards the right side, left hand on right knee, one hand behind you, only there for support. So feeling a twist from the navel, chest, and head here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. On your next breath here, the hand behind you is going to start to reach at the top left corner of the room here, finding a nice stretch in the right side body, rolling the shoulder down the back. And slowly start to bring that right hand onto the left knee. The arms are going to cross here and just surrender the head here. Let go of the neck. You can shake it side to side, releasing it. And when you're ready, coming back to a neutral spine as that left arm's going to cross under right, coming into your bound eagle arms. So if this is not possible, just bring forearms together or grab for opposite shoulders. Pulling the elbows away from the body, slightly up. Keeping that engagement in the core, pull the navel in and up. Shoulders are soft. You should feel a nice stretch behind the shoulder blades. Doing a few rounds of cat and cow here. So as you inhale, the arms or elbows are going to reach up to the sky, arching the back for your cow. And as you exhale, pull the navel into the spine, rounding through for cat. Inhale to rise up, arching the back, elbows flare up. Exhale to round through. Inhale to rise. Exhale to round. Inhale to a neutral spine. As you exhale, open up the arms into cactus, nice and strong, feeling the power, spread the fingers. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to twist towards left side. Right hand onto left knee. The arm behind you is only there for support, feeling the crown of the head reach up tall, nice long spine, twisting from navel, chest, and head. When you're ready, that arm behind you is going to reach the top right corner of the room. Slowly releasing the hand onto the knee, arms are crossed. Release the head and neck here. When you're ready, coming up to neutral spine as we go to the opposite side for eagle arms. Again, these options for the shoulders or forearms together. Pulling the elbows away from the body. As you inhale, elbows start to reach up, arching the back. Exhale, pull navel into the spine, rounding through. Inhale to rise. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise. Last one, exhale to round through. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, open up nice and strong, cactus arm. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Making your way into a tabletop position. Making sure that the knees are directly under your hips, wrists under shoulders, and you're pushing the ground away here, so you don't want to dip into the belly here, but engage the core, push the ground away. Spread the fingers wide, crown of the head reaches forward. Notice the engagement here. We're going to tuck the toes under and just bring the knees to a hover. Feeling the core engagement here. You're still pushing the ground away and still taking nice long inhale and exhales. And on your next breath, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. So if this is your first down dog today, maybe you bend the knees here, finding a little bit of a groove. Maybe you pedal out the heels, shake the hips side to side, whatever you need to find a little release. Shoulders roll down the back, away from the ears. Spread the fingers wide, tailbone nice and high to the sky. Gaze can be to the toes, the knees, or the navel. Finding stillness in your down dog. You're going to inhale onto the toes. Bend the knees, gaze forward, and take small steps or one big step to the top of the mat. Releasing in your forward fold. You can bend the knees as you need here, maybe releasing the belly on the thigh, but you want that nice long spine. So release the head and neck. I'm going to inhale, halfway lift, hands onto the shins or onto the earth. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Hands come by the side for mountain pose. Notice the feet grounded, hip width apart, and your thighs are strong. They're kind of squeezing in and rotating inward. Pull the navel in and up, shoulders roll down the back, arms are by the side, fingers spread wide. Feel the crown of the head reach up tall. Feel that sense of rooting down to grow even taller. As you inhale, arms reach up, gaze up. As you exhale, hands break apart. As you hinge at the hips, lead with the heart to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the shins or in the earth. Exhale, release. Stepping back into your high plank. Pushing out to the heels. all the way to the crown of the head. Push the ground away. Inner thighs squeeze together. That pelvic bone pushes towards the heart. Option to release the knees here. Doesn't make it easier, just gives you a little bit more support. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, everyone release knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale into your baby cobra, heart peels up, tops of the feet pushes into the mat, no weight onto the hands. Exhale to release. One more time, inhale to peel the heart, push the tops of the feet into the ground. No weight into the hands. Exhale to release as you tuck the toes under and make your way into your downward facing dog. Inhale into the toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, step, or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale to reach all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Arms come by the side. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, lead with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to release, stepping back into your high plank. Again, option to release the knees or coming into your full chaturanga as you lower down one straight line, elbows bent at 90 degrees. Inhale, tops of the feet push into the mat, heart peels up and forward. Exhale, use the core to rise up, downward facing dog. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, step, or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to reach all the way up. Gaze up, lower ribs tuck under. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands by the sides. Inhale to sweep up, gaze up. Exhale, hands break apart as you swan dive down, forward fold, leading with the heart. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Walk, step, or jump into plank or chaturanga here. As you lower down, chaturanga dandasana. And as you inhale, heart pulls forward and up, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips go up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, step, or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to sweep the arms all the way up the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, leading with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Options yours here to step back or to jump, the plank or chaturanga. As you lower down, chaturanga dandasana, and inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up, three-legged dog, pushing out to the heel. Hips are squared. Spread fingers wide. We're gonna bend that knee, bring the heel towards the glute to open up the hip. Making sure there's equal weight into the hands. Just start to make circles with the knee. Even if it doesn't look like a circle and it looks like a square, that's okay. Just finding mobility into the hip. Inhale, three-legged dog, and slowly release down. As you inhale, left leg reaches up, push through the heel. As you bend the knee, bring the heel towards the glute, open the hip up. Check back in with the shoulders, keeping parallel to one another. Start to make circles with the knee. As you inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale to release. Gonna inhale onto the toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, step, or jump into your forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise all the way up. Lower ribs tuck under. And exhale, palms come to heart. So setting up at the top of the mat, making sure that your feet are hip width apart. Hands come at heart center. We're going to start to bend the knee, sitting down. Changing, bringing the weight onto that right foot. Left ankle comes just above the left knee. Coming into your temple pose, keeping the left foot flexed. Heart pulls forward, tailbone lowers down. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. So you inhale, bring that knee back to a hover. And as you exhale, stepping back into your high lunge. Activating that back quad here, high on the balls of the toes. Right knee over right ankle. Hips are square to the front here. So you inhale, arms reach up. We're going to interlace the thumbs. Shoulders are soft. Pull the navel in and up. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Big inhale. As you exhale, we're going to cactus the arms as the heart starts to reach up the sky. Small little back bend here. When you're ready, slowly arms reach back up. And exhale to frame right foot. Left hand stays grounded, right hand reaches up. Easy twist. Moving into our side plank. So coming onto the left pinky toe side edge of the foot. So you start to shift the weight. Right foot meets left. Option here to release the left knee down, coming into your modified plank. Options are there for you. The hips are lifting off the mat here, reaching up to the sky. When you're ready, that top knee is going to start to pull into the chest as you reach for the big toe and step the foot forward. Releasing left knee down, coming into your low lunge. Notice the knee over ankle, heart pulling forward, shoulders soft. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, push the hips towards back heel, straightening the leg, half splits. Inhale to come back up, shine the heart forward. Exhale, half splits. Lift the toes up to the sky. Feeling the stretch behind the leg. So we inhale, coming back, framing the right toes, tuck back toes under. As the right foot sweeps up and back, three-legged dog. Pushing out to the heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull knee to chest. Squeeze it there. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest to hover. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest to hover, kicking the foot between left arm and left leg as you come into a variation of a side plank, opening up the side. Slowly coming back down. So you pull that right knee back into the chest and step it through. Hands come on the inside of the right foot as you walk towards the long side edge of the mat, coming into your side lunge. Sitting onto the heel, or you can stay up high. Option is yours. Toes point up to the sky. Notice the inhale and exhale. And just playing with a bit of pranayama, so breath work here. We're going to bring our hand onto our belly. And we're gonna do 10 breaths of fire. So breath of fire is like a quick in and out through the nose. And it's kind of like you're pumping your belly button here. So take a deep breath, a natural breath out. And then we're gonna do 10 rounds. So 10 quick in and out through the nose. Big inhale, big out, exhale through the mouth. You slowly start to walk the hands towards the left foot, the back of the mat, transferring the weight onto the left foot, right foot reaches up. Standing splits. Option to bring the left hand around the left calf, top of the head reaches up. When you're ready, you're going to slowly bring the hands back to the mat, stepping back into your warrior two. So take a look at the feet, heel to heel or heel to arch. And when you're ready, rising up, Virabhadrasana 2. Pushing that knee towards the left side, you should be able to see your big toes. Shoulders are soft. Spread the fingers wide. Notice the pinky toe side edge of the back foot. It's grounding into the mat. Opening up the hips to the side. When you're ready, left palm sweeps up as you reach forward and back. Reverse warrior, exalted warrior. Keeping that knee over the ankle, feeling the side body extension here. Your next breath, coming back, warrior two. That back hand's gonna start to sweep down and up as you turn onto the balls of the toes, coming into your high lunge. Arms reach up, exhale, hands to heart center. Shifting the weight on to the left foot. Going to start to lean the heart forward, right foot reaches up, warrior three. Making sure the hip stays square here, so it doesn't matter how far or high that leg goes, but it's the intention behind it. Find a nice long line. And when you're ready, slowly coming up, so you release right foot beside left. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bring the big toes to touch, small space between the heels. So you inhale, bend the knees, arms sweep to frame the ears. Weight should be onto the heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Tailbone shoots down to the ground. Navel pulls in and up. Shoulders are soft. But you start to squeeze the ankles together as we start to shift the weight onto the toe. And slowly release the heels back down. And coming back onto the toes. Squeeze the ankles, inner thighs. So you slowly release the heels back. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to bend the knee. Hips sink down, arms frame the ears. Chair pose, Utkatasana. So you inhale, rise back up. Bring the feet hip width apart. Going to start to shift the weight onto the left leg. Right knee comes to a hover. And slowly placing that right ankle just above left knee. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, sinking the hips down. Heart pulls forward. Keeping the right foot flexed, protecting your knee. Temple pose. So you inhale, rise back up, hovering the knee. Exhale to kick it back, high lunge. Coming high on the balls of the back toes. Knee over ankle as you inhale, arms reach up. Interlacing the thumbs. So kind of making like a bird shape with the hands, like this. Shoulders are soft. Notice the hips square to the front, activating that back quad here. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Deep breath in. As you exhale, we're going to cactus the arms nice and strong. And it's like I have a string on your heart and I'm pulling it up. Heart to the sky, a little back bend. Keeping the hips square. So you inhale, come back to neutral spine. Exhale to come down, framing the left foot. Right hand stays grounded, left hand reaches up. Easy twist. I'm going to start to turn onto the pinky toe side edge of the right foot as you shift into your side plank. Moving with control, always option to lower the right knee down and coming to your modified plank. All the options are there for you. As long as you start to lift the hips off the mat, off the floor. Engage the core, push the ground away. When you're ready, start to pull that left knee to the chest, grab a hold of the toes, and step it forward. Releasing right knee onto the ground, heart pulls forward, nice long spine, low lunge. As you exhale, hips shift to the back, half splits. Toes point up to the sky, feeling the stretch in the back of the leg, squaring the hips off. As you inhale, low lunge, shine the heart forward, roll the shoulders down. Exhale, half splits. Inhale to rise back, framing left foot, tucking the back toes under as you sweep left foot up and back, three-legged duck. Squaring the hips off. Notice the power. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, pull knee to chest, squeeze. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze. Inhale to extend. Exhale, knee to chest, squeeze to step it through. Hands come on the inside of the left foot. So you start to turn onto the long side edge of the mat again, coming into your side lunge. So options are there. You can stay up low or come up high. If you're coming down low, I'm going to start to do our breath work, our pranayama, breath of fire. So I always like to put my hand onto the belly because I notice that my navel's pumping here. So just take one natural breath in, one natural breath out. And then on your next breath, start to do 10 rounds of quick in and out. Take a long inhale, long exhale through the mouth. Hands can come back to the ground. You start to walk the hands to center, placing the weight onto the right foot. Left foot comes to a hover, standing splits. Again, options are here. You can stay here, use a block, or hand comes to the calf. Top of the head reaches down. These are all options. When you're ready, start to slowly step back, setting up for your warrior two. So notice the feet heel to heel or heel to arch, and when you're ready, rising up. Virabhadrasana 2. Knees over ankle. Again, you should be able to see some of your big toe. Shoulders are soft. The jaw is soft. Fingers spread wide. Notice the power. When you're ready, the palm flips up as you reach forward and back, reverse warrior. Gazing through the armpit here, feeling that extension in the side body. When you're ready, coming back, warrior two. Back hand's gonna start to swoop down and up, turning onto the balls of the left toes for high lunge. Now as you exhale, hands come to heart center. Start to pull the heart forward, shifting the weight onto the right leg so that left foot takes hover. So maybe you stay here, Maybe you come up higher, so it doesn't matter where you are, but the hips stay square. One nice long line of energy in the body. Wherever you are, let it be. When you're ready, slowly releasing left foot next to the right. So you inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, let it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Walk, step, or jump into plank or chaturanga here. Option is yours. And as you exhale, we're going to lower down all the way out to the belly with control. Tops of the arms come by the side, palm facing down. Tops of the feet push into the mat so much that the knees hover. And as you inhale, peeling the heart and arms off the ground, followed by the legs. Coming into your locust pose. Maybe you notice a rocking sensation, the breath. Nice strong arm. You slowly release down. Bring one cheek to the mat. You can bend the knees. Windshield wiper the leg. When you're ready, release the leg. Hands come just beside the side ribs here. Squeeze the elbows together. Tuck the toes under in one big breath, coming into your modified plank or your full plank. So coming onto the knees or coming on to the full plank. And as you exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. And then inhale, right leg reaches up as we bend the knee, opening up the hip again. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. Notice the shoulders parallel. Option to stay here, option to come into wild thing. So you slowly release the foot onto the ground. Push the hips up, heart up, arm reaches back. Wild thing. When you're ready, you can slowly move into three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to chest, squeeze it there. As you step right foot on the outside of right hand. Coming into your lizard lunge, left knee can lower down. You can stay here, you can use a block for the hands or the forearms. Wherever you are in your practice is perfect. Just listen to the body. Have the option to stay here. Option to kind of push onto that right knee, opening up into a winged dragon. And another option here to get a little stretch into the quad would be to bend left knee. Right hand reaches for the foot. And slowly coming back, walking the foot back in, framing the right toes. Tuck the back toes under and step back, downward dog. Left foot sweeps up as you bend the knee, opening up the hip. Remembering equal weight into the hands. Option again to stay here or to release into your wild thing. So foot comes onto the ground, straight in, lifting the hips up and the heart up. Arm reaches down. Stay with the breath. And slowly, with control, coming back to three-legged dog. If you need to rearrange, you do so. And exhale, knee to chest to hover. And then stepping the left foot on the outside, the left hand. You can stay here with the knee hovered, or you can release down. The options are there for this side again with the block onto the forearms. Taking a few breaths. And rising back up. Tucking the back toes under. Framing the left toes as you step back, downward facing dog. And slowly start to release the knees on the ground. Coming into your child's pose. Notice the forehead connected with the ground, your third eye, your center of intuition, perspective. Notice the heartbeat. Notice if you can hear yourself breathing in and out. When you're ready, slowly pushing the palms into the mat so much that the elbows hover to pull yourself into a tabletop. Coming to a seated position on the long side of your mat. Legs are long. Again, moving any fleshy part from the sit bones. Toes point towards you as you inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, hinging at the hips, leading with the heart to forward fold. So again, it's not about how deep you go here. You want to keep a nice long spine. So once you find that good stretch with your long spine, then you can surrender and bow the head and neck. Wherever you are today is perfect. Don't force it. Just note it. As you slowly start to rise back up. Turning on your backs. Pull the knees into the chest. You can sway side to side here, giving your low back a little massage. I'm going to bring the legs up to the sky. I'm going to cross the left leg over the right. So kind of like you're sitting into a chair, and then just bend the knees. So it's kind of like they're cow-facing legs, but just laying onto your back. So you can grab for the knees, the ankles, or the feet. Getting a little bit of an external rotation here in the legs. And slowly, the legs back up, and then cross the right over left. And hands again can be on knees, ankles, or feet. You're not pulling on the legs or anything, just feeling that nice stretch. Maybe you close the eye, and you start to feel the breath slowing down, unwinding. Slowly, legs come back up, and then slowly release them. Soles of the feet come together, knees fall to either side. Arms can stay by the side or reach up, kind of creating like a diamond shape over the head. Whenever you feel ready here, you can stay here and moving into your Sukhasana, with taking the time you need to really allow your practice to soak in, to allow your breath to come back to a natural state, to allow your body to resonate, to vibrate with the energy you created in practice today. The light inside me honors and cherishes the light inside you. Thank you so much for joining me for practice. My first virtual practice. I'm very honored that I got to share it with you.